Good day everyone. This is me, Teacher Alexis, and today we are going to answer problems involving the measures of central tendency, the mean, median, and mode of ungrouped data. Problem number 1. A group of 5 classmates recorded the number of hours they spent studying per week. 8, 3, 5, 9, 5. Find the mean, median, and mode. As you can see, we have choices here from letters A to letter D. Simulan natin sa pagkuha ng mean. Okay, so the symbol to be used for mean is the X bar. And the formula to get the mean of ungrouped data is the summation of X over N, or this is the sum of all values divided by the number of values. So given the problem, we are going to get the sum of 8, 3, 5, 9, and 5. And we are going to divide it by the number of values. So since we have 5 values here, we are going to divide the sum by 5. Let us now get the sum. We have 8 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 5. The answer is 30. 30 divided by 5. So to get the answer here, 30 divided by 5, it is mean is equal to 6 because 30 divided by 5 is 6. So therefore, the mean of the scores here is 6. Now, let us proceed on how to get the median of this given problem. The first step to find the median is we are going to arrange the given data in either increasing or decreasing order. Since our values are 8, 3, 5, 9, and 5, okay, let us arrange it in increasing order. The increasing order is 3, 5, 5, 8, 9. Since we have 5 numbers, it is an odd number, and the middle here is 5. So therefore, the median for this given is 5. And don't forget to box or circle your final answer. So median is 5. And the last one, we are going to get the mode of this given value. So the mode is the number that appears the most in the given set of values. In our given, the mode here is 5 because 5 appears 2 times in the set. Okay, so therefore, mode is 5. And the type of the mode, since we only have one mode here, this is unimodal. Okay, so since we already know the mean, median, and mode of the given values, let us look for the options here. The mean is 6, the median is 5, and the mode is 5. From the choices, this is letter A. So therefore, the answer in number 1 is letter A. Okay, next. Okay, so we have problem number 2. The mean of 8 numbers is 25, while the mean of another set of 12 numbers is 30. What is the mean of all the numbers combined? A, 27, B, 27.5, C, 28, or D, 29. Okay, para makuha natin to, since we are looking for the mean, let us write the formula to get the mean of the given set of values. So we have mean, or X bar is equal to the summation of X over N. Okay, so this is not just a basic one because we have here the mean of 8 numbers is 25. para makuha natin to is we are going to multiply the two numbers. Because the mean of 8 numbers is 25, we can write this as 8 times 25. While the mean of another set of 12 numbers is 30. The same thing with the first one. We are going to add this to the mean of another set of 12 numbers, which is 12 multiplied by 30. Because the mean of another set of 12 numbers is 30. And then, we are going to divide it by the total numbers of the two sets. In the first set, we have 8 numbers. So that would be 8 plus. In the second set, we have 12 numbers. So that is why we have 8 plus 12. And this will be the total number of items from both sets. Equals 8 times 25. The answer is 200. Plus 12 times 30. It is 360. Over 8 plus 12, it is 20. Now, let us continue. We are going to add 200 and 360. 200 plus 360, it is equal to 560. 560 divided by 20. Okay, so the answer here is 28. Okay, so we are finished here. Therefore, the mean of all the numbers combined is 28. Okay, so let us look 28 in the options. So 28 here is letter C. So therefore, the answer in problem number 2 is 20. Let us now proceed to problem number 3. In a 10-point quiz, 3 students scored 10. 2 students scored 9. 2 students scored 8. 1 student scored 7. And 2 students scored 6. Find the mean score of all the students. A. 7.9. B. 8.1, C. 8.3, or D. 8.5. Okay, so we are also going to look for the mean here. Okay, but this is another case, unlike problem number 2. So first thing that we are going to do is to write the formula to get the mean of ungrouped data. We have x bar, or mean, is equal to the summation of x divided by n. Okay, so since we have a 10-point quiz here or 10-item quiz here, ang tatlong estudyante daw ang score ay 10 or perfect 10. Dalawang students ang score ay 9. Dalawang students score ay 8. Isang student score ay 7. Dalawang students ang score ay 6. And we are going to find the mean score of all the students. Okay, so to answer this, we are going to multiply 3 students by 10 since we have 3 students who got scored of 10. So, isusulat natin siya ng 3 times 10 plus 2 students got 9. So, that would be 2 times 9 plus 2 students scored 8. 2 times 8 plus 1 student scored 7, 1 times 7, plus 2 students scored 6, 2 times 6. And then, we are going to divide it by the total number of students. So, in the first one, ang nakascore ng 10 ay 3. So, tatlong students, plus, ang nagkaroon ng score ng 9 ay 2, plus 2. And then, score ng 8 ay 2, so plus 2. Ang 7 ang score ay 1, plus 1. At ang score na 6 ay merong 2, plus 2. Okay, so we are now going to solve for this. Equals 3 times 10 is 30. plus 2 times 9 is 18, plus 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 times 7 is 7, plus 2 times 6 is 12, over. Okay, ngayon naman yung denominator. 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2. The answer is 10. Now, let us combine all the answers in the numerator. 30 plus 18 plus 16 plus 7 plus 12. Okay, so the answer here is 30 plus 18 plus 16 plus 7 plus 12 is 83. 83 divided by 10. If we are going to divide 83 by 10, the answer is 8.3. So therefore, the mean score of all the students is 8.3. In the given choices, 8.3 is letter C. So therefore, in problem number 3, the answer is C. Okay, so for number 4 or problem number 4, this is the problem. Jessa got the following scores in her science quizzes: 18, 15, 16, X, 14, and 12. What must be her score on the 4th quiz to get an average of 15? A, 14, B, 15, C, 16, D, 17. Okay, so this time, you will be the one to answer it. You can use your scratch paper and write your answer in the comment section. Don't forget to write the name of your section. And that would be all for today. Good luck. See you on my next video. Goodbye.